Okay, so welcome to the Fit Mama Dynasty Team Call Tuesday call. I'm going to move into a little bit better light just so you can see me. Ignore the messy house. I am now working in my kitchen because that is my area of the most light, the most room. I was going to try to do it in the laundry room, but it's a little too hot in there, so I am going to, let's see, fix this view real quick. So maybe... Okay, well, that'll work. You'll see me. And if you pop on, just shoot me a wave, a chat, or something in the chat box. But today I wanted to talk a little bit about what they went over this morning on the Business Tip Tuesday with Melanie Mitchell. If you're not watching Business Tip Tuesday with Melanie Mitchell, I highly, highly, highly encourage it because she is the #1 coach in Beachbody. She has literally come from small potatoes and is now a multi-billion-dollar earner. Top #1 coach in Beachbody, runs a team, runs all of these trainings, and she provides it every Tuesday for free. Like, you'd be dumb not to take that advice and kind of run with it. So a lot of us right now are in the Go-Getters 10-day coach training. I'm in there as well. I'm also doing another coach training, and the reason why is because you never get to that point in coaching where you know everything. I'm in that point of coaching where I'm ready to really lead a team, but I need some help figuring out what my new coaches need, how I can help them, and how we can grow as a team. It's a huge thing to understand that you can't do this by yourself. You have to have a team, and the team is what makes the dream happen. So everybody has to get on the same flow and the same vision wave, or whatever you want to call it. And one of the things that we're going to talk today about is how to set your vision. Something she talked about this morning that was so just blew my mind, and I've heard it probably 10 times, but it takes at least 10 times for you to understand it mentally and to start to do it, was setting your goals. What do you want? What do you want to achieve? Cast your vision out there. So for me, I really, 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 really want to bring in the kind of income that can save my husband from doing these 16-hour back-breaking work days. He's been working 16 hours a day for the past 2 weeks with no break. Every single day. Last night he came home at 8. Tonight he'll come at home at 8, which part of me is like, yay, I get more time to work. But then the other part of me is like, man, he's got to be beat because he's in the sun all day. It's nicer up here in North Dakota, but he has got to be exhausted. And he likes to fight the nutrition system, so he's not in the best of health that he could be to be out in these elements doing all of this work. And it just makes my heart sad. But instead of being sad about it, it has to motivate me to do something else. And that's kind of where a lot of us get stuck. We have these goals, we have these dreams, we have these things we want to do, but it's not motivating us into action. And that's the problem. There is no action plan. So with these goals, hold on. I talked a little bit about this on my personal page this morning. Just kind of got on a rant after listening to it and doing my workout and listening to Chris Downing kind of talk through my workout about making the shift. It's got to be a mental thing. You have mentally got to get on board with your goals and your vision. It can't just be something that you say, but it has to be something that you wake up every morning and you're like, yes, that's what I want to do. And I feel like since my pregnancy, I've kind of been like, okay, what do I want to do? Where do I want to go with this? I've been a coach for 2 years. It's time to or get off the pot. You got to make that happen. So what do I want? Do I want to be financially free? Yes. I want to be able to tithe more. I want to be able to give back because God has blessed me with so much, and I know that. The life that we live, even in all the debt that we're in, is a blessing. And it's something that I take for granted sometimes. And I want to be able to give back from what's been given to me. I want to complete Dave Ramsey's financial fitness. I want to pay off my trip that I earned for Success Club last year to Riviera Maya. We're going in April. I want it to be paid off because I upgraded us to a different room because it's our 5-year wedding anniversary. I want to gift that to my husband, but I want to make sure that he doesn't have to pay for anything while we're there. I want to start hitting, hold your breath, Success Club 30 every month at least. That is helping 10 new coaches and 5 new challengers, 15 new people a month, and that is nothing. That is nothing. That is getting outside of myself and being brave enough to talk to new people every single day. New people, not just people I have been talking to, not to people who haven't committed yet, brand new people, writing up the invite and saying, you know what, I'm just going to leave this in the hands of God. If it's right, it's right. If it's not, it's not. And let it go. Let it go. Let go of the fear and go for it. My shirt business is shifting into a new LLC. We have to switch over business and things in order to be tax safe. And that's all happening right now. It's awesome. It's stressful. But I know in the future it's going to yield something awesome for my family. I'm starting a blog. My blog is going live in September. My newsletter is going live in September. These are all things that I have on my vision board that I've wanted to do for a long time, but I have to make action steps in order to get there. So once you have your vision, and I'm a visual person, so I'm going to make pictures. I'm not going to do a huge note board thing, but I'm going to put pictures and affirmations and words on this little board that I have right over here by my kitchen cabinet, next to my calendar, my goals on my calendar for each month. And then I'm going to start working for that. And every time I do something that's going to get me a little bit closer, I'm going to check it off. And so once I have that up there and I can see it every morning when I get my coffee, and Lindsay and I were just talking about this before I started recording. In the mornings, and I just started doing this, I have to get up at 5. I might start getting up earlier if I sleep a little bit longer, but for right now, I have to get up at 5. I have to wake up before my kids. I have to have that hour of personal development, Bible study, positive affirmations, and prayer journaling. It's what I have to do to start my day, and I know that. I'm a much better wife, mother, friend, coach when I do those things because I'm in a positive frame of mind when I go into my day. I'm in a grateful frame of mind when I go into my day. I'm not stressed. I'm not anxious. I'm not overwhelmed. I know how to handle things, and it's because I've spent the first moments of my day being grateful, thankful, and putting out my good vibes for the day and just letting it go. I have my coffee. I stare now at my chore chart and my calendar to see what I have to do, what's going to happen that day, and I have now made myself a to-do list. In order to achieve, hold on, drop my list. In order to achieve Success Club 30, I had to reverse engineer it. So how do I hit Success Club 30 in a month? You may be thinking Success Club 5. That is our goal for you. But if you're really wanting to make this business a legit money-making business, I encourage you to hit Success Club 10. So how do you reverse engineer hitting Success Club 10? It takes 10 invites to get one, most of the time. Not always, but most of the time. It takes 10 invites to get one. So if you're trying to get 5 new people a month, that is 50 invites, at least, a month. New coaches, that's 3 to 5 invites a day. Brand new people, talking to people every single day, saying, hi, how are you? How are your kids? I love seeing your stuff pop up in my news feed. I actually talked to Melissa McAllister last night, and I was telling her, she's our upline, and I was telling her, I said, you know, I feel like I have all of this training, but I don't know what to say to brand new people. Shocked, right? I don't know what to say. And she said, say something like this. When you see someone through your newsfeed or through Instagram that just pops into your head, you've checked out their page, they're not a coach already, and you think that you could have some kind of vibe with them that would make them a good teammate or a good coach. Hey, you stopped my scroll. I love your page. You're so inspiring. Would you be open to the thought, in a minute. Would you be open to the thought of me mentoring you, or maybe having a conversation with me about starting your own online health and fitness business? That's all you say. Say something about their page that you like. Like one woman, I sent her a message today and I was like, I love your blog. Literally, I've read at least 5 of the blogs that you posted in the last month. They're awesome. It's what blogs are made of, and or blog dreams are made of. Gave her a compliment, let her know what I thought of her. Haven't checked my Instagram lately to see if she's replied back. Maybe she's already some other kind of coach. Maybe she's extremely flattered and it leads to a conversation. You don't know, and that's not for you to decide. So put it out there, let it go. So reverse engineering your goals. Sorry, I'll try not to jump around so much. So Success Club 10, that's what we aim for. That's what we want you to hit. That's 50 people a month having a conversation, signing 5 people, and hopefully signing all of those people as coaches or discount coaches. If you are not excuse me, when you sign people on, if you're not offering them what I like to call the VIP discount, signing them up as a discount coach, offering them that discount, even if they don't want to do anything. Signing them as a coach does not sign, seal, or deliver them into the coaching world. If they have no interest in that, that's fine. They don't have to. But you're still giving them that discount because that's still $30 a month you're saving on your Shakeology. And I was really ticked when I first got signed up, and that was never mentioned to me. Because when $150 came out, because it used to be your Shakeology and your BOD membership came out at the same time, plus your business fee. But for just customers, Shakeology BOD membership is $150-something. Nobody told me about that. If somebody had told me, hey, if you want to, no pressure here, get the discount. Technically, quote unquote, you are a coach, but you in no way, shape, or form have to coach unless it's something that you do, you decide, hey, I really like the idea of this. I think this is something I could be passionate about. Then, of course, always we'll walk you through that. You'll have your online business center already set up. But other than that, you're just getting a great discount on everything that you buy. If you're not offering that to people, you are doing them a large disservice. Because a discount is discount is discount is discount. Not only that, but they get updates that customers don't get with all new kinds of things. And you never know. Someone that you sign that may just want to be a customer at first may turn out to be your star coach. It happens all the time. So 50 people a month. You are having, let's say there's roughly 12 new conversations a week, and roughly 2 challenge packs a week. That's, if you want to break it down, that's the numbers. Success Club 10, that's 5 people at 2 Success Club points a person. Break it down. 5 people times 2, it's 10. But think about it as you're helping 5 people. Yes, it's points. Yes, points are awesome. Yes, points lead to awesome things. Financial gain is amazing. It helps pay off gas, credit cards, groceries, all kinds of things for us. Not to mention now you get bonuses for all kinds of stuff, and they give you incentives every month. But more than that, these are people that you're helping change their lives. 2 years ago, when I was offered the 21-day fix, I was in a very weak and desperate place. I was in that new mom, postpartum depression, super anxious to leave the house, anxious, upset about the way that I looked, no self-esteem, no self-confidence, locked in a tiny camper trailer all day with our newborn and traveling with my husband doing school online. I never left our trailer, never, because I was scared of what I looked. I didn't feel confident. I was still wearing my maternity clothes. I had 2 pair of yoga pants that were size 2X and my younger sister's big oversized t-shirts, and I never left those. My hair was always a mess. I never put makeup on. I never felt good about myself. And I was the kind of person that was waiting for someone to give me the opportunity to change my life. Literally. I was at the worst of the worst, at the bottom of the pit. And when someone extended that to me and said, I don't know if you'll like it, I don't know if it's what you need, but I'm inviting someone because it's what I need, that was the thing that changed my life. Literally, the course of my entire life, what I wanted to do, how I felt about myself, my relationship with God, my relationship with my husband, my motherhood experience, all of it changed because I was given hope in a tiny, I don't know how big it is, box, green box. I was given hope in that 1 CD, that bag of Shakeology, and those stupid freaking containers. They provided so much hope for me, it's not even real. With that program, I lost 65 pounds. I went on to conquer other programs. I went on to share about different things. I went on to become a full-blown coach and will be one of the top coaches next year. Maybe not top 10, but I will be in the top 100 next year because that's how driven and excited I am about this. And every time I get ready to message someone, that is where I have to go back to. That is the place that I have to get mentally and remember and remind myself that by saying, you know what, I'm not going to send her that because she looks like she's got it all together and I don't really think that she's going to need that. I am taking that away from her, and that is not my job. It is my job to put it out there. It is my job to be ballsy enough to say, I'm just going to send it because I've really been thinking she'd be awesome at this, and I just really want her to know what I think about her. If nothing else, she sees that you think that her page is awesome and that you love her inspiration. She's going to take that as a compliment. And she's going to be like, you know what, this isn't right for me right now, but I am so thankful that you see the hard work that I put in trying to inspire people through my social media. And that's good. She may not answer you. People don't answer me all the time, and it's okay. That's not on you. That's on them. Don't forget them. Write their name down and save it for another day when you're seeing more stuff and it pops up again and you're like, I just can't get you off my mind. You'd be an awesome coach and a wonderful asset to our team because you're already doing what we're doing. Sorry, I'm gonna choke. Sometimes when I talk, my throat gets a little dry. But when you go into messaging, you have to take a breath, put on some fun music. I like to listen to Motown. It's just fun for me. Dance around a little bit, clear your mind space, and just go into it. Send your messages, put your vibes out there, and let people know that you're doing this because it's what you need. And that sounds selfish, but if you give what you need, you will get what you want. That's how it works. That's what my mama has always taught me. When you go into anything, marriage, motherhood, friendship, coaching, business, give what you need and you will get what you want. Because when you remember what you needed to get signed on, when you remember how many times you said no, I probably said no a couple of times because I want to play hard to get. But when you remember that and you go back to that place, that is a very vulnerable place of open opportunity. Giving someone the option to make their decision and be awesome with it. Because when my coach signed me, I know she didn't know what I was going to become. She's not a coach anymore, but she had no idea the potential that I had within myself because I didn't realize that until I started doing the workouts, until I started following that stupid container system, until I started doing personal development every day. That was a huge thing for me. Until I got plugged into an accountability group that I created. That was a huge thing for me. I gave what I needed and I got what I wanted. So that is the motto when you are going in to coaching, when you're going in, getting ready to message people, when your vision, you're casting your vision for what you want. Maybe it's not huge right now because you're not really sure about this whole coaching thing. Maybe it's small potatoes, that's okay. Small potatoes still, well, I don't have an analogy for that, but small potatoes is fine. You can just want to pay for groceries, pay for gas, pay for your Shakeology. That's totally fine. But I want you to think about if there was no way for you to fail, what kind of things would you go after? What kind of things would you be working towards? Because that's another thing I have to remind myself. And a verse I'll give you. I'm very versy. I love verses. I love scripture. It helps me. And it reminds me that I have everything within me to be successful with what I'm doing. I just have to have faith, give it to God, and let it go, and do my side. Everyone the Father gives me will come to me, and the one who comes to me I will never cast out. So when you have people that come to you, when you have people that like or comment on your post, and you go, oh my gosh, I thought she would be so awesome, or oh my gosh, I would love to work with her because she inspires me, and that's awesome. Don't let Satan steal your thunder. Say, you know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to message her. Today is the opportunity. She likes my stuff. She commented on my stuff. I'm going to do it. And gear yourself up and do it. You seriously do not know what your message may mean to her. So get out of your mind. Put your vision out there. Pray over it. Tell your spouse about it. Tell your kids about it. Let your kids be involved in the things that you do. I'm big on that. That verse was John 6:37. And then let's see what happens. So that's all I have for y'all today. We are going to try to do Team Call Tuesday on Tuesdays. I'm going to try to do it around 3 because that's usually when Reese's napping. She's not today because we haven't done a whole lot today. But that's typically when she's napping. So we're going to try to do Team Call Tuesday on Tuesday at 3 o'clock. 11 o'clock is too early for a lot of people. So we're going to give that a shot. I'm going to do my best to be as consistent with it as possible. If I forget, someone say, hey, are we having Team Call Tuesday on Tuesday? But I do now have it in my Google Calendar, so it will pop up and remind me before that. But I'm super thankful that y'all got on here and took the time to listen to me stammer on and on and on about how excited I am. I love this business. Coaching is awesome. But I hope you guys have a great day. Thanks for getting on, and I will talk to y'all later. Bye, y'all.